Why many spiritual masters say that detachment from our identities and from life's outcomes lead to more engagement and involvement with life, lead to more joy in life. What are some of the common misconceptions related to this concept, detachment in spirituality? If you're interested with this topic, stay tuned till the end of the video. Hi, I am Radhika Lakshmanan. I'm a karma transformational guide and I help people to break their negative karmic patterns and heal their emotional wounds using unique hypnosis method, and I teach advanced meditation as well. Now let's start. Many spiritual seekers mistakenly believe that detachment from our identities and life's outcomes means equates to apathy or lack of interest or lack of involvement with life. This couldn't be further from truth. Detachment from identities and life's outcomes lead to more engagement and involvement with life. As a result, we become much happier, compassionate, and truthful. So what are identities? Identities like our name, our race, our religion, our ideology, caste, beliefs, our belief system, relationships, status, relationships, educational degree, social status, wealth, properties, and many more. While nothing is wrong to use some of those identities for practical purposes, our ego, which means the false identity, our ego loves to accumulate more and more identity to boost itself, to boost the ego, and to feel superior to others. We become attached to those identities. Rather than looking at those false identities as a tool to survive on earth, we begin to look at it as our masters and our true identity. And that's the problem right now, okay? Because they are just tools. They are just tools to survive on earth. And they are not our masters and they are not our true identity. We assume that we are nobody without those identities. We make those false identities to make us feel more special or superior to others, especially those who we perceive as who belong to different identities. Additionally, consciously or subconsciously, we create a hierarchy. And hence many others feel inferior to those who we assume that belong to the superior identities. Attachment to identities naturally make us feel separate from others, especially those who we assume belong to different identities. Attachment to identities naturally creates separation, bias, prejudices, hate, violence. Violence is not necessarily related to physical violence, but also emotional violence. Oppression, domination, inequality, oppression, domination, and lack of involvement in life. Why do I say that people who are attached to their identities will have lack of involvement in life compared to those who are detached from their identities? That's because those who are attached to their identities are more interested in protecting and defending their identities rather than using those identities as a tool to enhance their life or to live life to the fullest. Meanwhile, those who have identities but are detached from it are more interested in using those identities as a tool to live life to the fullest and to be in service to others. Let's take religious fanatics as an example. We know that most religious people are attached to their religion, their religious identity. Am I right? However, a religious fanatic is attached to their religion 100 times more. Am I right? And if you observe them, these religious fanatics are more interested in defending and protecting their religion rather than truly embodying and following their religious teachings or virtues. They are not interested to learn about their religious teachings in depth. They are not interested to embody the virtues taught by their religious teachings. Their religious teaching would have taught them about being peaceful, kind, compassionate, honest, but they are not interested to follow any of those teachings or virtues. Meanwhile, some religious fanatics are interested to learn their religious scriptures in depth and are well versed in it, but they are not interested to apply those religious teachings practically. Okay? They are also not interested to embody those religious teachings or virtues. They are not interested. Okay? They preach their religious knowledge just for a show off. Just for a show off, but not interested to apply it practically. Nor do they walk their preach. They do not walk their preach. Okay? Many religious fanatics, all religious fanatics are not religious. They pretend to be religious in the public, but behind the closed doors, they will do the exact opposite thing taught by their religious scriptures. Many of them are hypocrites. For example, a high court judge in Tamil Nadu, India, some time ago confessed in one small event conducted by his religious people, confessed of him being an accomplice in a crime committed by his friend who belonged to the same religion. He confessed that he helped his friend to escape from an accident case which had killed someone. Okay, and he helped his friend to escape from that criminal case and was boasting that his friend is able to escape from that criminal case because he is a religious person. And according to him, if we protect our religion will protect us. Do you see how he misused his religious teachings for his own convenience and misleading others? He helped that criminal to escape from an accident case that involved someone's death. Okay, someone had died in that accident, and then boasting about it in an event, and using the religious scriptures and his religion as an excuse to defend his actions. His religion teaches justice, dharma. Dharma means doing one's duty. However, this judge failed to do his dharma. He did adharma by failed to doing his duty as a judge. Such people exist in every religion. People, those who commit violence, murder in the name of God and religion belong to the same category. Their religion will teach them peace. Their religion will teach them peace and harmony, but they will commit violence. They will justify their violence by giving excuses that they are protecting and defending their religion. These people are hypocrites, and these people exist in almost many religions. None of these people are religious. They are not religious. They are just attached to their religious identity. They are attached to their identities. Hence, they are more interested in protecting and defending those identities rather than embodying those teachings of those religion. They assume that those identities are their masters. They do not look at it as a tool to survive on earth, as a tool to connect with their higher self. They look at it as their masters and their true identity. Lack of involvement in life is a natural byproduct of those who are attached to their identities. Those who are attached to their identities will always be biased, and they will not be interested to see the truth. They will not be able to see the truth. They'll always be biased, even if they are working in a profession that involves making decisions based on justice, like the judge. You cannot expect justice and truth from such people. Meanwhile, those who are detached from their identities and life's outcomes are more involved in life. Religious people who are detached from their religion's identity are more interested in embodying and following their religious teachings and virtues rather than trying to fight, rather than fighting to protect it. They are more interested in sharing the wisdom that they gain from their religious teachings to everyone with love and compassion. They do not spread hate, okay? They do not spread hate. They share the wisdom that they've gained from their religion with love and compassion to everyone. They walk the path of truth rather than preaching for the sake of publicity. They are more involved in being in service to the world using their religious knowledge. And they are not interested in playing the silly ego game that's wanting to prove that one's religion is superior to other religion. They are not interested with that stupid game. Now, when it comes to life's outcomes or goals outcomes, when one is detached from the life's outcomes, they will be more involved in life. And when one is detached from their goals outcomes, there will be more involvement in achieving those goals. Okay, so those who are more obsessed about a goal's outcome will have lack of involvement with that goal. Okay, so those who are obsessed of a work's outcome rather than the work itself, there will be less involvement and less presence in that work. Hence, their focus and performance will be affected, and they will not be able to give their best. In conclusion, attachment to life's outcomes and attachment to any types of identities will lead to lack of involvement in life and more misery, violence, defensiveness, anger, hate, arrogance, superiority complex, inferiority complex, control, abuse, and many more. Attachment to a relationship's identity is not love, but just possessiveness, control, and domination. Attachment to one's race or religion is not devotion, but just fanatism. A true devotee is more interested in being devoted to their religious teachings with love rather than spreading hate in the name of protecting religion. A true devotion to one's race is about helping one's race to evolve rather than spreading hate or trying to prove its superiority and stopping its growth in the name of tradition. Okay? If you like this video, please do not forget to give me thumbs up. Let me know what is your opinion about this topic. Please share it with others, because many think attachment to their identity means love, patriotism and many other things. No, that's not true. Okay, you can be detached from your identities and be involved in life. Okay, devotion is different from fanatism. You can be devoted to your country, you can be devoted to your race and religion and relationship without attachments. That is true love for our country, true love for a race or religion. Okay, so attachment only leads to hate and separation and bias and defensiveness. Meanwhile, detachment from identities leads to more involvement, love and unity and oneness. So please share it with others. They need to know the truth. Thank you.